Hello and welcome to Ilagan Whiteboard Friday. Today we will look at if you are trying to raise your first round of funding, what are the funding preparations that we recommend. The objective is to make sure that the investor due diligence time can be shortened and you receive the money in the shortest time possible after getting the term sheet. So first and foremost thing that we recommend is to conduct an internal due diligence to ascertain where you are. Things like accounting and compliance, where make sure all your books are completely updated, all your compliances like GST, payroll, other labor laws, taxation, everything is all done. Things like if you have not made any payment or if anything is pending, make sure they are done. It is also a good idea to keep all the documents ready and collected at a single location so that whenever required during the due diligence you can start sharing them without any messing around or without any fuss. Third thing is the secretarial readiness. So basically company law mandates a lot of records to be maintained around board meeting minutes, registers and stuff. So work with your company secretary to make sure all the records are updated right from your incorporation till date. Even accounting and compliances are needed right from incorporation till date. So make sure all the records are updated and as per the prescribed formats and the law. Uh, then comes the contracts review. This covers all kind of contracts, including things like even employment contract, founders contract, vendor, client, terms of use, privacy policy. So if you don't have any contract signed up with any important stakeholder, make sure you go ahead and start signing it so that during due diligence you don't have to go back when they raise a flag. You don't have to go back and start signing it then. Apart from that, I would also recommend you to start looking for a good team. If your existing team you think can handle all the investor due diligence, great. Otherwise, start looking for a team who can handle the investor due diligence so that you don't spend time in searching them whenever you get the term sheet. It's also important for you to understand what are the funding terminologies, things like what is a cap table or equity, preference shares, or what is a CCPS, what kind of investor it is, what is valuation. So if you know that, it would always help you to understand what the other person is talking about or the investors are talking about, and also help you to better negotiate things like drag along rights, drag along or right of first refusal. These are few things which would always help you to, the knowledge about it will help you to negotiate it better with the investors. So once you are ready on these aspects, then we recommend you to take the next step. That is, the first step starts with preparing your funding deck. So basically the deck that you would be presenting to investors about your idea, startup and the current status, the projected cash flows and stuff. Prepare a detailed cash flow. This is typically needed at stage 2, but since you would need it to present in the funding deck, make it as much realistic as possible because it would come for a detailed discussion during the level 2 or level 3 of the investor meetings. Once you prepare the cash flows, you'll also get a fair idea of what the valuation should be. So this would give you a fair idea as to what kind of valuation you are looking at, and also help you to define your funding round. That means what is the ticket size that you should be raising. So basically, for example, if you are raising $1 million for a $10 million valuation, then you are trying to dilute about 10% of your company. So 1 million is kind defining the round and 10 million is your valuation. So try to get some sense of where the valuation should be, and also define the size based on your stage and various other factors about the startup. So that, because once you start reaching out to investors, all investors don't invest in every ticket size. So there are things like individual investors, institutional investors. So they play at a very different valuation levels and ticket size. So somebody who invests typically a 50K into a startup will never go and do a 1 million valuation into a startup. So that's why it is important to identify, once you define your round, what kind of investors you should be reaching out to. And then once you have identified the investors, you should start reaching out to investor and start engaging with them for the possible funding. That's it on Whiteboard Friday today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at hello@elagan.com. Thank you.